G'day guys, my name is Trainer aka LaxLime, bringing you a Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against the PokeePlayah in the LittleCup tier. His team is really a threat. I'm bringing some sort of unusual mons on my side, but I'm actually really scared because that Dodo late game can pretty much just sweep my team, so I've got to be really careful about that. So it's kind of a little bit scary. The PokeePlayah is all the way from the Neverland, so he's pretty much a Viking, so you got to respect that. But let's get straight in the battle and see how we go. So I actually decided to lead off my leap here just to get some stealth rocks up as he goes into his Rampardos little form. I forget what it's called, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure I can survive one hit because I'm like defensively invested. So I was like, whatever, and I just decided to go for the Giga Drain, which just pretty much annihilates him. So that is a big threat, completely out of the way. It was pretty much like, it was a good moment right here, but he ends up going lifting. I pretty much figured he was going to go for the knockoff, and I really just wanted some damage off on the lifting, because like this thing is really a threat in LittleCup. It's annoying, and I just needed to kill it. So any damage I could do really was the prime idea. Like, I know that I didn't get my stealth rocks up, but that's cool because damage is damage when it comes to this thing. So I do go down, and I'm easily able to switch into my Needle, and go for the poison jab. Unfortunately, because of Hustle, I do miss it. I hate running Hustle because I always seem to miss. But yeah, that's the risk you sort of take. I do get the second poison jab off there, but I've lost my Scarf after the knockoff, so that's really disappointing. And then I can go for another like 2 poison jabs. Unfortunately, it's not enough to kill. So if I was able to get the 3 poison jabs off, it would have killed. But at least I get the poison on the last turn, so it sort of worked out okay for me. You know, next knockoff is definitely going to take me out, and I can just easily go into Chime, and Chime is going to be able to kill this thing with a Psychic. Even if he switched out, like the Psychic is going to hurt anything on his team, so it didn't really bother me as long as it killed or it crippled something. So at least Timber is down now. That's one big threat out of the way, and then here comes in Twin. As I was saying, Twin is just like a super massive threat in this game, and I decided to switch out to Evo. Evo's like, he's going to take the knockoff, but it means that his Evo Light's gone, and that sort of is a little bit disappointing. I end up actually just going for the what's it called, the Rock Slide on this turn. I wasn't game enough to over-predict it this time. I was going to go for the Earthquake, but I like chickened out and I didn't. So I really should have, but I decided to switch out here and go into Peak. Because I sort of expected that he was going to go for the Volt Switch, and the Volt Switch is nothing. And then I just again over-predicted and going for the Rock Slide, thinking that the Manaphy, like the little form, whatever it's called, is going to come in. But I am Focus Sash, so I'm going to be able to take that hit and easily go for the Earthquake on the next return. So like, it didn't really end up mattering, but however, like, you know, I would have been in a better position if I did just not be an idiot and over-predict. He does go out to his Smoochum, and I'm easily going to go for the Sucker Punch. My plan here was just to hit the Sucker Punch. Even if he goes for the Nasty Plot, I was like, whatever, I'm just going to keep on going for the Sucker Punch to kill this thing, because that was the best play. So he goes out to his Wave Board here. I just go for the Rock Slide, and I miss. I was just like, oh my god, like really? Like, if that Rock Slide hit, it would have put this thing down in like at least the yellow range, and I wouldn't be in such a stupid predicament. So I come in here, I decide to go for the knockoff to get off the Eviolite, because at least then on the next turn the Rock Slide would probably kill. However, I decided to get burnt. So that means that the next Rock Slide isn't going to actually kill it. He's going to live. And that means the burn really mattered in this game, and because he can go for the rest, and that means that it pretty much puts him at the full range. And I was just like, stupid burn, why do you have to be burnt? Like, honestly, like, one time that I didn't need you to be burned, you got burned. So I can pretty much go and Chime here. I sort of made a bit of an over prediction here and went for the Calm Mind, but I sort of thought I'm in a bad position anyway. I probably am best off going for the Calm Mind. I guess I should have probably just gone for the Psychic to try to damage this thing, because maybe after the Brave Bird damage, like after the recoil and everything, that I probably may have put him in like a pretty low range, but however that doesn't happen. So yeah, I'm not going to survive this. As I was saying, the Dodo, whatever it's called, I don't know, twin, it pretty much late game sweeps my team, so that is exactly what ended up happening. So I can go with the Pan. Pan is not going to be able to take a Brave Bird, and that ends up that I am pretty much dead. So yeah, that's how I lose this game. It's really hard because like I'm not really used to the speed tiers in like a lot of these mods, because they're a little bit strange and different and whatnot. But it was still a fun game, and definitely PokeePlayah is really bringing some cool stuff to LittleCup, and that's what I like to see, because that's what I do. And like I hate seeing the same mons. Like, you know, you go on Showdown and they play the same mons all the time, and you just get a little bit over it. But yeah, he definitely brings some cool shit. So you know, that's pretty much all from me. If you would like to battle me, especially in the LittleCup tier, because I really do enjoy LittleCup, hit me up on Twitter. That's probably the easiest way. And you know what? That's pretty much all from me. So I will catch you guys next time.